Hey there, welcome back to What's Your Take? Today we're going to talk about a big game for Nebraska. Nebraska versus Oklahoma. Probably the biggest game of the season so far this year. One of the best, if not the best rivalry in college football. I mean, this rivalry goes back years and years and years. I remember watching it as a little kid and how big it was that we would play Oklahoma. Now, what I remember of the Nebraska-Oklahoma game is we did not beat Oklahoma that much. Maybe like the early 2000s we did. And like in 2001 we beat them, and we killed them in the early 90s when I was like 3 or 4. So, but now, maybe, I know we're not favored in the game, but we could do this. We could beat Nebraska. We could beat Oklahoma. Sorry, not Nebraska. We could beat Oklahoma. Now, is it going to be hard? Heck, yeah, it's going to be hard. Really, really hard. I mean, you got Spencer Rattler, quarterback for Oklahoma, Heisman candidate. Oklahoma's always got a legit offense. But I'm going to tell you something. Their defense is better than what it used to be, but it's still not that great. I don't think Oklahoma's defense is ever really that great. They almost lost to Tulane. They let Tulane come back and beat them. Let's see here. College football week 1. Oklahoma was up big, and they only won by like 5 points. They beat Tulane 40-35. Tulane, come on, man. And that's not saying much. We lost our first game, okay, to Illinois. So, what does that say about us? But Oklahoma, I don't think is as dominant as they were in the past. They're still dominant, obviously. A lot better than Nebraska right now, what their past history says and the record this year. But you never know, especially in big rival games like this. Teams can play up to the hype of the rivalry, and just the underdog can come out of nowhere and beat the favored team. Oklahoma's defense gave up, let's see here, defense. They gave up 396 yards to Tulane. 396 yards to Tulane. Oklahoma's defense gave up. Now, Oklahoma's offense had 430 yards. But, still, come on, it's Tulane. I think they should have held them to less than over, 300 yards. Come on. So I think that gives Nebraska hope that Oklahoma's defense is not that great. Now, is it going to be a shootout? Yeah, I think it is going to be a shootout because Oklahoma has got one of the best offensives in the league. Got 430 yards the first game. The second game, they played like Wagner or whatever. And Spencer Rattler threw for like 400 or 500 some yards. He had 5 touchdowns. I know that for sure. He had 5 touchdowns. And I'm going to tell you, we looked good against Fordham. Scored 52 points, and, we're looking pretty good both ways, offense, defense. But the Buffalo game, honestly, was boring because our defense played really good. I'll give our defense credit. Our defense played good. At some drives, maybe even great. But our offense looked slow, man. We looked like we couldn't really score that much. Yeah, we scored 28 points. But the whole game, it's like maybe we'd get a drive going here or there, and then like 5 or 6 drives, we wouldn't do anything. So, again, we really got to get the offense going. We got to get Tour the ball. Samari Tour. We got to get him the ball. Number 3 for Nebraska. Look out for this guy. He is legit. He's our best wide receiver, and he is the guy. Last game, he had, let's look it up here. What do you have last game for us? He had Samari Tour. So receiving yards, Tour had 136 yards and 2 touchdowns. Leading receiver for us, had a great game. Hopefully he can come out again and have a big game against Oklahoma. What a great way to start off your career at Nebraska. Starting out good against like Buffalo and other teams like Fordham. But then you come in Oklahoma, your first big contest of the season, and he breaks out again and has another big receiving game. Now that's up to Martinez too, to get him the ball on time and to not overthrow him or underthrow him. Just get to her the ball. So hopefully Martinez can really step it up. I know a lot of people have been bagging on him and blaming him for some of the losses, but you know, it's hard to play quarterback. You try playing quarterback at a D1 level at any D1 school. I'm not going to lie. I've been yelling at the screen almost every game if you make a mistake. But just because I'm like a lot of fans and I care. I want Nebraska to win so bad. And I think Martinez is one of the best athletes on the field. But he's not consistent. And we need you to be consistent this week. Martinez, you can do it, man. We just need you to lead this team to beat Oklahoma. Think about that. Your biggest win against our biggest rival. Forget about the Big Ten schools right now. It's all about beating Oklahoma. Come on. You can do it. So, let's just see, man. You never know what Nebraska can do. They can surprise you at any moment. It seems like every year we beat a team that nobody picks us to beat. Like the first year of the college football playoffs, we're the only team that beat Michigan State. And we went 5-7 that year. And after their loss to us, Michigan State didn't lose again until the playoffs against Alabama. So, it seems like if we can do that, I think we can beat Oklahoma. We can surprise people and do it. What's the spread here? The spread is... So they say Oklahoma's going to beat us by 3 touchdowns. 22.5 points. So, or more. 3 touchdowns or more. But, you never know, man. You never know. I'm not saying that we're going to kill Oklahoma. That would be the most shocking thing. If Nebraska came out and just dominated Oklahoma. Which would be cool. That'd be sweet. But I don't think that's likely going to happen. But I do think we can win in a close game. I'm going to say Nebraska. If Nebraska wins, they'll win, say, 35-31. And if they lose, I would say 49-21 if Nebraska loses. My heart says I want to pick Nebraska, but if I would a betting man and put a bunch of money down, not gonna lie, probably would put it, if you look at the spread, put it on Oklahoma. But I'm not a betting man. I'm with the heart, man. I'm going for Nebraska. I'm going with Nebraska no matter what. And I think they can do it. It's going to be hard. But the things you want in life aren't easy. And Nebraska wants this win, man. You can feel it. The whole state wants it. The players want it. The coaches want it. Scott Frost knows what it's like to beat Oklahoma. Because he did it as a quarterback, and we killed him when he was our quarterback. So hopefully he can do the same as a coach. I don't know if he'll kill him this game, Oklahoma, like he did when he was a quarterback back in the 90s. But he can beat him. Stranger things have happened in college football. So all we got to do is believe that we can do it. So go get him, Nebraska. Please. Beat Oklahoma. You can do it. And that's my take on the Oklahoma-Nebraska game. Can't wait. Get pumped.